Greetings everyone, and welcome to part 61 of Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And now it's time to head back to the Olympus Coliseum to take care of some unfinished business. So what is this unfinished business I speak of? Well, it involves, first of all, doing 2 new matches, and then going back to the Hades Cup to, do the solo trial, and then the time trial. Now, for the solo trial, again, like I said back when I first did the Hades Cup, with Donald and Goofy, you can take breaks because, they're allowed. So if you want to take a breather after being a boss fight to restock and save at a certain point, you can. That's true. Now, for the time trials, however, you're going to have to go with straight shot. No breaks at all. But before I talk a bit more about that, we have our, first special match, the gold match against the Ice Titan. Yes, the Ice Titan. Also a Titan from the movie Hercules. Another one that good old Hades has released. Alright, so we have Sora here going against this giant Ice Titan solo. No help from Donald and Goofy at all. They're just sitting in the lobby, chilling, probably playing cards or something while Sora's fighting for his life against this giant ice creature right here. So, yeah. Now, what was the other Titan that was in Hercules? There was the Rock Titan, there was the Ice Titan, and was it a Magma Lava Titan? Something like that? I can't remember exactly. I don't remember at all. It's been a while. Yeah. Anyway, before I talk about the Ice Titan right here, because, folks, this will take up most of the video. I'm not joking. This will take up most of my video. And, so, yeah. The Solo Cup, just make sure for Sora you equipped, a whole bunch of healing items, mainly, set certain magics to a certain shortcut. And I have to state this again, you can take a break. I promise you. Taking a break after a certain fight will not hurt your progress when you do this solo. It'll give you a chance to, adjust yourself, re-equip yourself with potions and elixirs and whatnot, and you should be doing fine, really. And for time trial, what can I say? Equip the best skills you can, make sure Donald and Goofy have the strongest weapons available, and, yeah. And of course, I'll be showing the results of me beating the solo and time trial modes, because I do it after I take care of Ice Titan and the next competitor that I will face off later on. I mean, it's just to show you that, yes, I did do it. It's just I won't show you doing it because it's the same thing. It's just with different conditions involved. I mean, do you really want me to go through the Hades Cup again with the with Sora by himself, and timed at least? I mean, I'm sure there are videos online that demonstrate this, but for the purposes of moving things along, I'm just going to show the endings and my results. So, yeah. Alright, so let's get to this fight right here, the Ice Titan. Yeah, it's another one of those fights that uses the entire Coliseum, even including us getting into the stands in order to survive. You know, I thought a Coliseum would be filled with people, but then it would probably take a lot to animate people or something, something that probably at the time the PS2 couldn't do or something. I mean, I do remember Crash Bandicoot 3, there was a Coliseum fight with Tiny the Tiger, and those animated people right there, they were pretty lame, really. Plus, having no people in the Coliseum bleachers means that you can move around and MacGyver your way, move around these areas so that you can actually take care of these big guys without any problems, you see. So, yeah. Alright, so, yeah, let me actually go talk about Ice Titan right here because I'm fighting him right now. Again, this fight's going to take a while, so I'm trying to bring up some random things, you know. Alright, Ice Titan. The Ice Titan here, he attacks several different ways. First of all, you're seeing this, at times you'll see him raise giant icicle things that can impale Sora from below. They're easy to dodge because there are telltale signs that these things will pop up. He'll also attack with these ice bullet shard things that he occasionally tosses out like so right here. Now these are actually the key to defeating him. What you must have equipped on Sora is the guard ability. And by using the guard ability, or the blocking ability as it's also known as, you can reflect these ice shard crystal thingies back at the Ice Titan's head. And that will actually do damage to the Ice Titan. It's pretty much like reflecting someone's attack at him and actually hurting him. Even though it's ice shards and Ice Titan and all that sort of thing, well, when ice strikes ice, it breaks, so it kind of makes sense. Anyway, after doing this enough times, hitting the ice shard bullet things back at the Ice Titan, it will be stunned for a little bit, and that's when you can attack him properly with the Keyblade. So, yeah. And also, having some fire spells in hand, it can help you with the situation, but it'll just take a while. You might want to equip some ethers and elixirs if you're going to go that route. Now, the Ice Titan, after you stun him once, will be doing this little routine. He'll be stomping on the ground, creating these shockwaves, which I believe freeze you in place. And from time to time, if he faces you, he will blow a thing of ice so that you'll be frozen in place. And he'll be summoning these ice boulder meteor things that can, well, hit you if you, well, if you stay in place. So from the after you stun him once, just move around and, well, just keep moving. That's all I can say. Glide, dodge roll, do whatever. Just make sure you don't stand still in front of this guy. I know you have to stop at one point to reflect those ice bullet things back at him, but, well, you have to keep moving or else you'll get hurt. Excuse me. I just can't talk tonight. Ice Titan. Now, the good thing about these, special matches, the gold match and the next one that I will show off, is that you only have to fight this guy once. Just once. And afterwards, he'll be included in Jiminy's journal. He'll be part of the minigame thing, and you do not have to face him again. Nope, that's it, folks. One and done. Now, I mean, can you imagine time trial with this thing? I mean, if you're playing the safe route, just going around, occasionally spamming the fire spell at him, it could take a while. Not to mention the fact that you have to keep moving in the first place and stopping occasionally to reflect those ice shard bullet thingies at his head. It's just, yeah. Now, let's see. What else do I have to say about this guy? Oh yeah, another thing I like to say about this guy is that this fight right here, the Ice Titan fight, can also be a good way to level up your characters. I'm not kidding. Each time you reflect the ice shards back at him, well, Sora gains some tech points, you see. Now if you have some XP gain accessory equipped to Sora, for example, well, you can get a whole bunch of tech points, which, like, if you don't want to waste time fighting Heartless and stuff, and would rather spend some time at, like, here, for example, this would be a good place to level up. I mean, for all the reflections, all the ice shards I reflect back at them, it's 100 tech points each. So, yeah, it's a good place to level up if you don't want to waste time killing Heartless and stuff. Well, I can't talk tonight. Sorry, folks. See, ow. Oh man. Alright. Just keep going, just keep moving, you should be fine. Just keep going. And now I don't like to brag, folks. I'm not that kind of person to brag, but this actually took the first time. I'm not joking. I figured I'd take this guy on once, probably get defeated, then I would start over, you know, get what I needed to actually beat him and beat him again, but surprisingly, this took one try. And yeah, again, it's all about moving, folks. It's another one of these bosses that, oh, don't hit X, you cannot hit X rapidly or something like that. You have to actually use some strategy involved. So yeah, it's almost down to half of yellow. I have to again point this out. I'm glad the future games got rid of this whole color coding system. And jeez Louise. At least you have some nice music, deep end to listen to. I mean, it's still one of my favorite boss music. Okay, my favorite boss musical pieces of the Kingdom Hearts series. So, I mean, if you don't like listening to this music, like I said last part, what you can do is just mute the volume, put your favorite soundtrack on, and just play. I mean, some people like a game soundtrack, others hate it, and I like this game soundtrack, but I'll say more when I state my full comments at the end of this game, so yeah. Now, here's another thing that can, well, get me off guard right here. I managed to level up during a fight. Now, you've probably seen it before and all that sort of thing, but I like to point out that when you pretty much go for it with the tech points and stuff and actually level up during the fight, it can be confusing at times, really. I mean, oh, you leveled up, and it's like, oh wait, the fight's still going on. Crap! Yeah, I mean, if those of you not paying attention, it can cost you a match or a battle if you're not keen to, like, if you're not paying attention to an enemy's health bar, so, yeah. Is this thing dead yet? Come on. I'm not even that... It's still on yellow. Look at that. It's got that little bit of yellow left. Come on. Get down to... There we go. Finally, we're on green. Glorious, glorious green. Just like all the health bars in the future games. Come on. You dead yet? Come on. Throw more of those icicle bullets. You want to. Not icicle boulders, not ice boulders or anything. Just, yeah, more of these guys. There we go. Come on. Come on. I'll take the hits as long as you... Thank goodness I got Kuraga. I love you, Kuraga. Stomp and stomp and stomp and... Come on, more ice shards. I want to stun you so I can hit you so I can finish you off once and for all. I don't blame you folks if you decide to just skip ahead to, well, the next boss fight, because that one's going to be a little bit more interesting, so... Alright, come on, this should do it, come on. Come on. More shards, please. I want to stun you. Okay, good. Okay. Alright. I can do this. Just a few more hits. Good, good, good. Ah, just a little bit of health left. Just a little bit of health. You have got to be joking. Come on. I don't care anymore. Oh, thank goodness. I finally got him. Finally got him. Thank goodness. Boy, that was a workout. But, hey, in the end, it was worth it to beat this guy, you see, for journal entry purposes and for his, well, his post-battle scene right here. Now, folks, did anyone get Terminator 2 vibes? You know, the part where the T-1000 lost his leg due to liquid nitrogen? I got that feeling right here. And somehow, being defeated made Ice Titan shrink. And how could he be running if he lost a leg right there? Who knows at this point? And for beating Ice Titan, we get the keychain Diamond Dust. It's an okay keychain. I think I'll switch to Divine Rose again because, well, of all my current Keyblade keychain sets, it's pretty much my strongest one right here in terms of overall stats. I mean, I lose a bit of some MP, but I need kind of a more physical presence involved. I'm more of a physical fighter, as it were, so yeah. Anyway, when you're ready, make sure you get all your stats ready, go talk to Phil, and we're ready for our next fight right here. Boy, that looks pretty right there, doesn't it, folks? And fancy, flashy entrance for... Wait a second. This guy looks awfully familiar. No. No. Oh, no. It's you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have entered the Platinum match. And our opponent for the day is... Sephiroth from Final Fantasy VII, the main bad guy from Final Fantasy VII. And he's brought his own leitmotif with him, his ominous Latin chanting motif thingy that he has, so... Oh, this should be fun. And this boss match can be a real pain if you're ill-equipped to face this guy. I would recommend having one more chance, Leaf Bracer, and what was the other one? Second chance. Second chance equipped. And make sure you have plenty of elixirs equipped. Make sure you have Strike Raid equipped. And, I mean, other skills I can recommend, stuff that doesn't get you killed in the process, you know? Sephiroth. I can't believe Sephiroth. Okay. So, your best bet is to keep distance. However, Sephiroth will try and close that distance to strike you with his giant long sword. It's like, ugh, how big is that thing? I mean, he has range, you see. He also has these those pillars of flame attack right here, and you can easily avoid it. Just keep your distance. I mean, it's pretty much telegraphed, you see. And he has other attacks, which I will talk about as he does them in time. Yeah. So your best chance is to spam Strike Raid against this guy. I'm not kidding. Spam Strike Raid, because you get some period of invulnerability if you use Strike Raid, well, until you complete the Strike Raid sequence, that is. So, yeah. Also, while you're healing, Leaf Bracer will save you, because, again, while you're healing, you don't take damage. And it's this attack right here. This attack has actually finished me off during a number of test playthroughs with this guy. What he does is he'll do this Halo attack, which will go over Sora's head, which will reduce Sora's HP to 1 if you have one more chance and one more time and second chance equipped, and will get rid of all your MP. Or I think it actually reduces your HP to 1 no matter what. Regardless, when he does that attack, he will come in and kill you, finish you off in one hit, because, well, you have one hit point left and he's going to go in for the kill. Now, my recommendation for this is, well, if you can interrupt his attack, or do like I'm doing right here. Make sure you use an elixir at pretty much right then and there. If you time it correctly, you'll get your health and MP back, and when Sephiroth hits you, it's pretty much nothing. So, yeah. Alright, there we go. Ars Arcanum for the win. I love this move. Okay, okay, come on. Oh boy, here it comes. The meteor attack. Thank you, Leaf Bracer. So what is this meteor attack? Look at all these meteor boulder things coming from the sky. They'll circle each other, and for Sephiroth's final trick, he'll slam this giant boulder thing down on Sora's head. I would use Strike Raid even though it won't damage him. It'll just give you some invincibility protection. That's all I'm going to say right here. At this point, Sephiroth's going to get a little bit faster, more aggressive, using a bunch of energy balls to try and kill Sora, because we've actually reduced good old Sephiroth to, well, he's getting desperate, you see, folks. He is getting very, very desperate. Now, folks, I like to point out that the voice of Sephiroth, in this game at least, it's Lance Bass, you know, from NSYNC. that Lance Bass, it's kind of weird, don't you think, to have this guy play Sephiroth, you know? But perhaps he's a fan of Final Fantasy, video games, or Disney, and yeah, you can't. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell when you're attacking him, and most of the time, his talking consists of "I will guide you to the promised land" and all that sort of thing. I figured it was just a BR recording with Lance Bass in the booth, you know, a day sort of thing, and then that's it. So yeah. And for our efforts, we get one winged angel and another Ansem report. What the heck? We get another Ansem. How did he get an Ansem report? It's like they're just giving these things away. Yeah. But folks, we did it. We've taken care of Sephiroth, and thus, well, we're almost done here. But first of all, we're going to show you a Final Mix exclusive scene for, well, that stars this time Cloud. And Sephiroth, our old buddy Sephiroth, is not dead yet. Nope. That's because Cloud and Sephiroth have a thing, you see. Now in this game, in the Kingdom Hearts universe, Cloud and Sephiroth are pretty much two sides of the same coin. You know, Cloud represents the light and Sephiroth represents the darkness. And Sephiroth wants to join with Cloud because I think there's a reason or something. Light cannot exist without dark or something. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Final Fantasy VII, Sephiroth was created thanks to Genova cells and stuff, and has this obsession with the life stream. And Cloud's just some lonely grunt, lowly soldier down there. But, well, Cloud manages to defeat Sephiroth by tossing him into the live stream, and that's when Sephiroth started his obsession with Cloud, because some lonely guy beat him. So, yeah. And I think the one-winged thing of Sephiroth actually debuted in this game. I think that's where it came from. If I'm, when did Final Fantasy Advent Children come out? Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, when did that come out? Because I think it also featured the one-wing angel thing. Sorry, my memory's a bit hazy, but, yeah. But anyway, folks, we're going to have a nice little battle of the ages. Cloud versus Sephiroth. The battle of the two sides of the same coin, both of them with one wing. Cloud has a bat wing. Sephiroth has an angel wing. And who's going to win this epic fight? Well, folks, we will never know. At the moment, that is. It's because, well, we will never see a conclusion to this fight. Oh, darn. Anyway, I'm going to get my solo prize for being the Hades Cup solo, which will be Donald's ultimate staff, Save the Queen, which I will equip on him because, well, it is Donald's ultimate staff. And for being the time trial mode, we get Goofy's quote-unquote ultimate shield, the Save the King. But I'm going to stick with Defender's Shield because it's more powerful in my opinion. And with that, I'll see you next time.